Hey, what's up, YouTube? Here I'm showing off this. This is my 1022, kind of a project gun that I put together this year. I bought the gun. I bought a 1022, just a stock, plastic stock 1022, right around January, and I just ordered a bunch of parts for it. I never even shot it in the stock form. I kind of knew what I wanted to go for kind of a accurized but lightweight portable setup, and with some improvements, and it's pretty close to there. I might do a few more, but the heart of the project, I've got a Ruger 1022, just stock one off the shelf, 199 bucks, the deal. But I got this Tactical Solutions barrel, and it's a fluted bull barrel, and these are aluminum with a inner steel sleeve. And this one is threaded to accept suppressors, and I have this muzzle brake. This is also the Tactical Solutions muzzle brake on here. And then for the stock, I have the Hogue overmolded stock, but it's branded by Tactical Solutions. And the color is called Ghillie Green. It's a really cool color. It's got lots of swirls in it and stuff like that. Kind of looks like a cool bowling ball, and I really like the stock. And the barrel is free floated with this stock. It's a really it's a heavy stock, but it's got a nice texture to it. You can see the pebbling here, and also there's pebbling here on this pistol grip part of it. Another upgrade from Tactical Solutions, I have their mag release, extended magazine release. It's really cool. It just makes mag changes really easy to work. I still have the stock safety, the stock bolt stop, stock trigger, stock charging handle. I haven't changed those yet. Probably the next upgrade would be the trigger, if I do anything to it. The bipod here, I got a Harris 3-9. I used to have this on my Recce AR, and so I just had it laying around. So Harris makes really good lightweight bipods, and this is the non-swivel kind, and I like that. I like the non-swivel ones for bench rest. If you're if you're shooting on terrain and stuff like that, I suppose the swivel ones are better. But for my purposes, I found this to be better. It's easier to keep the gun level. And then the scope, I've got the Nikon Pro Staff rimfire. It's a 3-9 by 40 rimfire specific. It's got a bullet drop reticle, and they make this specifically for 22 long rifles. Really affordable scope, and really pretty cheap. I've got the stock Ruger scope rail that comes with the gun mounted on there, and then these scope rings are loopholed rings, and it's just a simple non-illuminated scope, but it's got a pretty cool reticle. If you look here in the manual, it kind of explains the reticle a little better than I could get it on camera. So you zero it at 50 yards, and then you use the bullet drop dots for 75, 100, 125, and 150. So it makes it really easy to quickly get your bullet drop at the range. And it actually works. I've tried it out because I zeroed at 50 and then took it out to 100 yards, and it worked perfectly. So I really like the scope. I mean, it's pretty cheap. Like I said, non-illuminated, but for me it works at nighttime. Like, you see the reticle in the daylight, it's black. In the nighttime, it kind of has this rust black color that offsets against the against the black backgrounds. You can see I kind of have this scope mounted all the way forward, and that's what I had to do for me to get the proper eye relief for me. So all in all, it's a pretty fun gun. It's really fun to shoot Ruger 1022s, semi-auto, and my favorite thing to do is just go out to the range and pick up a bunch of old shotgun shells off the ground, and I'll go throw them down there on the berm at 50 yards and pick them off, or even at 100. I can hit a empty shotgun shell at 100 yards. So it's really fun to kind of take to the range and kill some time. You're not spending a ton of money like shooting center fire. So I kind of spent a lot of money on the project relative to, 1022 is about $200, but I spent $250 on the barrel, $80 on the stock. I think the compensator was like 33 bucks. The mag release was 31. The scope was 150, which is actually pretty cheap, but that's a good price for a rimfire. And the scope rings were 15. So far I've got 758 bucks in the project so far, but that's how it goes, man. We got our guns. We like to have fun with them, and accessorize and trick them out. As far as the accuracy, I mean, I'm really happy with it. Like I said, I mean, I can plink a shotgun shell so at 50 yards, so I don't really want much more from that. On paper, I mean, if I really settled down, I'd probably get a good group. I could definitely shoot sub MOA with this gun easy, no problem. And I'll try to roll in some pictures I have of some groups at 100 yards to show you guys the kind of accuracy I'm getting. And I mean, it's not anything too serious, but it's fun. Mainly on the scope too, 3 to 9. I basically like keep it all the way out at 9x, and I think that's perfect because if you're shooting 22 and you're at 9x, you can actually see your hits. Whereas if you had a lesser scope like a 4x, you might not be able to see a 22 caliber hole in a piece of paper. So I really like the 3 to 9 because I can zoom all the way in. I don't have to transfer over to a spotting scope or do anything like that. Like I can actually tell where my hits are going and zero the scope without leaving the gun, make windage corrections and everything. So I really like a 9x, and it's cheap. You can see there it says rimfire, and then yeah, so that's pretty much it. Let me know any comments, and I'm looking for a trigger upgrade, so if you got any recommendations for a better trigger to throw in this 1022, I would appreciate that. Thanks for watching. Subscribe and leave comments and everything. Alright, thanks guys. Bye.